Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. Today's video, I'm really excited to release a new feature in Life Design Analysis. This is for our Premier package, but it's going to not only change the way your clients view their insurance options, it's also going to change the speed at which you're able to put together these sort of presentations for them. If you're not familiar with our software, definitely start a 30-day free trial. There's no credit card on sign up, so there's no risk that we can charge you if you don't like it or love our software. Again, within the software, you're going to be able to search rates from our LifeGuide integration, and if you're using LifeGuide right now, you do get a 50% discount. You can compare all those different products that you search for. So again, if you're doing this sort of manually in Excel, definitely check out our software. You can compare all these different options. Now, once you get your comparison set, the real focus of our software is to present these options to your clients in a very visual friendly way, all with your advisor brand on it. And again, you can also mine and import your block of business to see what opportunities you should be actually presenting and to kind of give you reminders over critical policy milestones. If you ever have any issues, we have an outstanding support team that can help teach you how to use the software, but also kind of give you some best practices. So, I'm going to log into our account here, into my account, and it is web-based, so you really can log in from anywhere and on any device. And again, when you do get logged in, you're going to see the main dashboard here where you can set up all the cases that you'd like. All the cases are automatically saved, and as I said, you can import and manage that block of business. Today's video, though, is focused really around this recipe concept. So I'm just going to search for a client here who I've created a case for before, and I'll pick this Charlie Conron gentleman. And you can see this is a 51-year-old male, age near is 52. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set an insurance benefit here for $1 million. You can, of course, kind of customize the insurance benefit that you'd like to see. And really, you can get very granular here as far as what kind of comparisons you'd like to set up. So if you're familiar with our software, you can kind of pick products from any different category, from term, universal life, whole life, critical illness. But what we're trying to do is sort of speed up that process. So some of you have very standard or stock compares that you like to show certain personas of clients, and you'll see this new recipes button over here on the right. And basically what this is doing is doing a multiple search. So you can see I have a few different options for these recipes right now. T10 versus T20 of the best rate, T10 versus T20 versus T30, or even T10 versus T20 versus minimum funded UL. And again, the whole idea is we're going to build out more and more of these recipes, and the goal is really actually to get some user-created recipes as well, so to give you the control of your favorite kind of presentations that you find yourself going back to. But let me just show you the power of what this does as far as automating this kind of search and comparison aspect. I'm going to select T10 versus T20 versus min funded UL. And again, you can see you still have all your same controls for things like health risk or even payment schedule. But I can also search for preferred companies. So this is going to find the best rate out of my favorite companies, the ones that I set in the account settings. But of course, I could say all companies, or I could even look at the best rate of a specific company. Now again, it's only going to turn up results for that. Of course, the best rate within one company is going to be their product. So you again control it to even do a specific company. I'm just going to say of all companies. So I want to look at the best T10 versus 20 versus min funded UL. So I'm just going to click add this recipe. Now it's going to go and do its homework, and it's going to search out all the different rates for these three classes of products and add them to this comparison. And then all we really have to do is hit generate report. Okay, so what you can see here is that it's actually added each different product. So you can see it's found the best T10 was an RBC Term 10, the best Term 20 was this Manulife Term 20 Vitality, and the best UL was actually a BMO Life Dimensions. Now, you can see it's automatically set the time frame to age 99. So all I have to do now is just click generate report. It's going to crunch the numbers and do a comparison on all three of these products. And again, it's going to show me my best options as a consumer, and it's going to do it in a visual way so that I really understand what it is that I'm purchasing. Now, keep in mind when you do see the report, each one of these different pages that are included in here, again, are going to be branded with your own logo that you get to upload. But again, you can select between which of these pages are included. So don't feel you have to use all of these if you really just like that table you're using, or you just want to use the visual. Again, it's completely advisor branded and customizable. So again, you can see nice presentation summary. We've got three different companies all on one page. We've got that great visual of the annual premium schedule, and really the whole concept here is we want to give perspective over those renewals and really show our clients, that big picture of what happens to term insurance over time, and sort of what they're getting into as they age. And again, this one really highlights that you actually get to keep your insurance past age 80 here with these other two products. Again, when we do the cost comparison, again, we also want to highlight, you know what, these permanent insurance actually end up the same cost. If there was more renewals on these term, if they didn't expire, we'd probably see it even being even more in favor of the universal life. But again, the whole idea is that we see that, you know, it's less expensive than the term 10 or as expensive as the term 20, but we actually get to keep our product. And again, of course, it's going to break it down into things like tables where you can compare all the different costs of those products. And then, again, other metrics, things like internal rates of return, and of course, then your contact information at the end. So if you haven't signed up for our software already, definitely start your 30-day free trial. If you're using one of our other packages like our Elite or a Pro, get in touch with us about upgrading, or even just go into your subscription and manage that subscription. So thanks so much for watching, and let me know if you have any feedback.